Close your eyes. Imagine a world where you ate only the freshest of foods, where the most succulent of fruits were picked off the tree just moments before you take that deep, satisfying, dribbling bite. Juices escape from the succulence and run down your chiseled chin before you can wipe them away, leaving a sweet, smelling stickiness behind. Open your eyes. Well, what if you decided to join your community and experience these kinds of fresh and titillating foods? You can do just this by eating locally. There is a movement happening all around the world, in each of our communities. There are so many reasons as to why eating locally is good for not only you, but everyone and everything around you. Did you know that several studies have shown that the average distance food travels from farm to plate is 1,500 miles? Sugars turn to starches, plant cells shrink, and produce loses its vitality. Or that by trusting local farmers to sell us meat, that farmer is selling livestock products that are processed in nearby facilities, and typically that farmer has a direct relationship with processors, overseeing the quality of the meat you're receiving. Unlike animals processed in large industrial facilities, where who knows what is happening. Have you considered not just the food you are consuming, but also the individuals that benefit from your business? What about the farmers? There is less than 1% of the American population that claim farming as their primary occupation. That 1% is the livelihood of our communities. And have you ever thought about the amount of foods that are imported into our country, and then they just sit there on the shelf of any grocery store for who knows how long? By buying locally, it means nurturing locally owned businesses which use local resources sustainably. They employ local workers at decent wages and serve primarily local consumers. Did you know that local foods help to benefit natural diversity of agriculture? There is little diversity among modern industrial agriculture, having to make certain produce tougher so that it may survive packaging, transport, and have a longer shelf life. Whereas local farmers sell directly to their customers and have a much larger variety of flavors and colors in their produce. Have you ever considered what happens when a farm forecloses? A corporate company buys it and turns it into the next shopping mall. Yeah, like we need another one of those. If we buy locally, we can preserve the open space and help support a more diverse environment. If we purchase local foods, we can ensure that farms succeed and stay open, and that the open spaces and the patchwork of fields, hedgerows, pods, and buildings serve as a habitat for many species of wildlife and are preserved for future generations. Local foods help to ensure a prosperous future, allowing there to constantly be flourishing fields and luscious green wildlife. What would you do if you had the choice? Would you like to live in a community that not only supports each other, but thrives off of each other? Or would you turn away? Help out your community by eating locally, because with the help of each other, a community may flourish. Support your community and eat local.